Hello and welcome to the Gunner Vibe. PSV 1, Arsenal 7. That's probably some sort of record. Huge win for Arsenal away at PSV in the round of 16 of Champions League. We didn't really expect this. We didn't expect, especially after scoring 0 goals in the past two games in the Premier League, losing the game against West Ham and barely scraping by Leicester a couple of weeks back. Um, we expected PSV to be strong. They are susceptible in the defense. We all knew that. They lost a couple of home games recently, so this was not going to be an easy game by any stretch of the imagination. But I thought Arsenal would be more defensive, probably play more to their strengths than the way we played. Um, and no changes to the side. We saw Kelly come back in to go for Calafiori. And that's pretty much it as far as the team changes are concerned. We really don't have a lot of attacking options, anyways. So made sense what we did with the fullback change. I thought it was telling when Ødegaard said we needed to start fast. We really did. We dominated position. We created a couple of chances. Um, Pretty quickly, we got a goal, but that was disallowed by VAR because Rice was offside. And then very soon Rice went in behind and crossed for Timber to leap on top of Noah Long and scored the first goal. And pretty quickly, Arsenal scored the second goal. It was a really good pass from Skelly. From Skelly to I think it was Trossard back to Skelly, and he wriggled past his marker in the in the box and hit it in the danger area for Nwaneri to hit first time. It was a bullet or shot, really good finish, 2-0 to the Arsenal, and then um, this was a controversial part where Skelly was already on a yellow card, and a few minutes later, I think on the half an hour mark, he tripped Ledesma near the our corner flag. Would have been should have been a second yellow card, booking for sure, and a red card. But the referee opted to let the teenager play, which was definitely good for Arsenal. But it was told multiple by pretty much the entire crowd in Philips Stadium that there was a red card. But was another bad defending, and Merino was able to curl in to make it 3-0. And made sense with Arteta making a change to get Skelly out because he was already bordering on a red card to get Calafiori in. And then in the second half, we made it. In the end of the second half, PSV were given a penalty tag by Thomas Partey to Luke de Jong and Noah Long stepped it to it. I thought was a really good penalty. And then second half, it was interesting how things panned out because literally in the first 2 minutes of the second half, it was 5-1. First, it was Ødegaard who scored after Nwaneri was easily able to cut past their left back Malacia, and Benitez, the goalkeeper, saved, but Ødegaard was set on to hit it. Fifth goal was really good, where Calafiori passed it to Trossard into the box, and Trossard dinked over the keeper to make it 5-1. At that point, I was already tough for the Dutch side to come back and Gabriel had a chance to get a corner which he missed. He was unmarked and he missed a goal. Arsenal didn't make it 6-1. Ødegaard basically just ran through the D and hit from outside the box to make it past Benitez, who should have scored, but was probably a good effort to make it 6-1. And then Arsenal made a lot of changes. We saw pretty much all the fullbacks come in. Ben White, Zinchenko, Tierney, and even Sterling got some chance. Basically, it was Calafiori who scored the last score. Really good pass. I don't know how he got to the striker's position, but really good pass from the outside of the boot from Ødegaard, and a really good finish with his right foot from Calafiori. And then it was the first time, and that's pretty much the game. I think Arsenal has not scored 7 goals since that Walcott hat trick against Newcastle in this 2012. And then I think the last time they scored 7 goals against in the European game was against Slavia Prague in 2007. So um, definitely a really, really good performance by Arsenal all around. It was great to see a lot of players get on the scoreboard. Um, Obviously, we got to rotate some players as well, which was good to see. Although we pretty much dominated the half, it was of the whole game. It was interesting to see how things will pan out in the second leg. Will Arteta change a lot and make make some changes to make it a more defensive game? Because I think the tie is pretty much in the bags, and we have a couple of tricky games against Manchester United and Chelsea coming up. Pretty much in the sandwich between the towards the PSV home game. So we'll see how we rotate. Uh, but until then, enjoy the game, enjoy the win. It's huge for Arsenal Football Club to bang in so many goals, especially when we don't really have a striker. Just imagine how things would be if we do have a striker. But Arsenal showed how they can be clinical. I think that weekend off uh, allow us to make some changes, allow us to try something out, and seemed to work this time around. We'll talk after the Man United game. Until then, come on, you Gunners.